Hi everyone, welcome back to another Plan With Me. If you are keeping track of my quarantine videos, this is number 6, I hope. I can probably guarantee you that I'm going to mess up the count at some point. I know it's just counting, but I'm having trouble keeping track because some of these I'm filming a little bit out of order. But I believe this is video 6. So we are going to be planning in my classic Happy Planner. Can we just take a moment to love this black quilted hardcover? It's so sturdy, and I have my black metal discs. And this has been my setup for 2 years, even though the inside changes based on the planner that I'm using. This has always kind of been my setup. So for this week, we are going to be planning for September 21st through 27th. Now, when I was packing to come to a hotel for 2 weeks, if you don't know what's going on, I moved without really having anywhere to move into. So I'm going to be staying with family for a while, but before I do that, I am quarantining in a hotel for 2 weeks, just to make sure, and then I'll get a COVID test before I go stay with my family, just to make sure that everything is safe. So when I was packing for this, I made a list of the 14 videos I wanted to film. And so I wrote like classic 21 to 27, big 21 to 27, and then I just wrote down ideas for spreads so that I could pack somewhat organized. Although let me tell you, packing for 14 videos, or 14 plan with me's sort of, is a lot of sticker books. I brought a lot of sticker books with me. So when I wrote down what I was going to use for this, I just wrote down black and white, because my big spread is going to be fall themed, since Monday is the first day of fall, and I was not really running out of ideas, but I like to do a black and white spread every once in a while. My wellness spread for this week is rainbow. My big, I think, is fall. So my classic is black and white. So I have a couple of sticker books. I have Florals from the Little Bloom box. I have Functional, Colorful Shapes, and I don't know why I'm putting the elastic back on, journaling. I'm not sure I'm going to use all of them, so we'll see. Let's first just take these pages off the discs. Okay. Off the discs, much easier. It's funny because before I did YouTube videos and I was just planning like on the couch, I never took them off the discs. It was a little bit sturdier to do that way, or planning in my bed. But it's much easier to have a flat surface here. So I also have a little bit of wax paper pulled out, and I think what I would like to do, let's see, I need to kind of gauge the shapes that are in here. There's a spread that I made last fall where I kind of lined this middle area with hexagons, and then I put pumpkins on the bottom. And I thought doing something similar but in black and white would be nice, where I could do shapes in the middle and then maybe florals in the bottom and florals at the top. But let's see. So when I did this last year, and I'm sure it was fall time since I used pumpkins on the bottom, I loved that spread. I used the hexagon stickers from the journaling sticker book, which are much bigger than these. So I don't think I'll be able to do it exactly the same way. I could use these, but there are 4. So I also pulled out colorful shapes. Okay, so in colorful shapes, there are hexagons that are the exact same size as the journaling stickers, and that's really what I wanted to do. So I'm going to do something here. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I've done it in the past before, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So we are going to experiment today, because why not? If you take a permanent marker and let's see. Oh, yeah, there we go. See, I've done it before where I've covered or colored in the parts of this. I'm not speaking, sorry. I've colored over the paper stickers to get the color that I want. So, looks like I've done that one already. So wait, there were 2 black, right? There are 2 black. I need 5 more. So This is going to be a bit of coloring that I'll probably speed up. Right now, I'm just kind of choosing the stickers that I'm okay to color in. I would love to do it for the foiled ones, but it doesn't always work great. Let me try a little bit right here. Okay, so if you can tell, I feel like you probably can't. It just got really dark in here. Let me brighten this up. I don't know if you can tell. You can barely even see it. Right there. It almost gets like a purple or blue tone, and it's not a true black when you try to color on foil like that. So I think I'm just going to have to go ahead and color in these stickers. So if I do it with paper, it's a true black like that. Now, because this is supposed to be a nice sharp line, I'm going to use a ruler, and I'm just going to do a really quick swipe like that. It doesn't look like I got close enough, because if you spend the time kind of sitting there to color it in, or you even go slowly, you'll get a bleed like that. So it has to be a really quick swipe. And it's not always even clean if I do it that way. So let's see. This may be something that I'll that I should fast forward, because it could take quite a bit of time. I mean, not a ton of time, maybe like 10 minutes to do all these. Okay, that one wasn't a great angle. It would definitely be beneficial for this to take these sticker pages off the book. But I don't really want to do that, so I'm going to go with it. And again, quick swipes are going to be what works best here. I'm doing one or two sometimes when I need to. Okay, so if you peel that off, now I have a black sticker. With the, oh, sorry, I didn't realize how terribly bright that was, probably that whole time, right? Okay, so there's a little bit of blue right here that I may fix later just with a pen. But right now I have one, and then let me put this down. Okay, let's see. If I don't have to do the purples, I don't want to, because like I noticed with that blue, if it's a darker color, it's kind of hard to see the black through. I mean, not hard to see the black, because the black is dark, but I don't know, I feel like you can still see a tiny bit of that. So we have 3. This one I did, this one I can't do because I've already used that sticker. Okay, we'll do this one. I'm going to try to line it up a little bit better this time. Looks like that one works. Okay, cool. And also, I mean, whatever ruler you have should work. The good thing about using a wooden ruler as opposed to maybe a plastic one is that if you draw on the plastic one a little bit, it's probably going to carry that color through. But with the wooden one, you won't have any of the issues where you'll mark other areas of the sticker with that color. You know what I mean? Like it gets wet almost. And this, of course, is getting color on it, but it will get that edge. It dries really quickly, and so there shouldn't be any issues. Okay, let's get this. And 2 more. So I need to do this. 1, 2, 3. How many sides? This is a hexagon. There's 6 sides times, I guess, 6 stickers. Or no, 5 stickers, because 2 of them already are black. I know that one I just colored in instead of doing a quick swipe, but I'm already getting a little impatient. But I think that once this part is done, the rest of the spread should fly by pretty quickly. Okay, see, there's a little bit of red still there, and I'll show you how to clean that up shortly. All right, so let's do 1 more, so then I have 5. So I have 1 for each day of the week, and then I'll see what I want to do about the weekend. I'm probably still going to do them for the weekend, although I'm realizing now There's 2 more, so that's 6 days. I may not actually have enough hexagons for all of the days because the others are are foiled. Let me see if I'm missing, if there are any in this book. Those are octagons. These are hexagons, but they're, right? Yeah, but they're too small for this. Unless there are bigger ones in here. Whoops. Okay, there aren't, so there are, let me just do like another layer of that. All right, I guess I can do it. I don't love doing it on the foil. I'm trying to decide if I just want to rip this sticker sheet out or not. I really don't like doing it on foil, but I'm going to. And I think they may need to, I don't like it. I feel like I need to let it dry and then do another layer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I have those 2 purple, and then I have this, if you can see underneath here, I've got this journaling sticker. So I think that's what I'm going to have to do, is use that journaling sticker. Not a big deal. Let's get back to these purple ones. Okay, let's color these in real quick. I'm kicking myself because I do have another colorful shapes sticker book, but it's not with me. I didn't think to pack 2 of them. All right, let's see. We are getting there. The only thing I'm going to have to figure out when I do that, when I cover the journaling sticker book one like this, is exactly how thick to make the lines, because the outline of that sticker I don't think is as thick as this one. All right, so we've got purple. And I think you can kind of tell. I mean, that one I can still see the blue, that one I can still see the red a little bit. And you can tell that those are cleaner, but it's good enough. And it's my planner, and if it's good enough for me, that's really all that matters. I don't know if my head just got under the camera there. Also, a newer Sharpie works best for this, or permanent marker, whatever you're using, because it has the sharp tip. I know that a lot of times when they're like really used, it won't be as sharp of a tip and you won't get as strong of a line. Okay. I hope, whoops, that one got really messy. I'll have to fix that. I hope one day I'm not looking for purple hexagon stickers and like, why did I do that? But like I said, I do have another journaling, not journaling, colorful shapes sticker book. And also, what's funny to me about colorful shapes, and I'm going to show you how to fix that line right there, or maybe all these lines. What's funny to me about colorful shapes and colorful boxes and all these sticker books that are my favorites but are very plain is I could just draw a hexagon. Okay, so now I'm going to line the ruler up kind of right after where I messed up. I'm going to use a micron 01 and just make a sharp line right there. And then color it in really closely. So now I have that perfect line. I think I need to do it over there too. Let's just see how it goes, because I have now spent almost 15 minutes coloring these in. All right, now we have one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7. So I think let me see here. Since this is already black, I think maybe I can just color in the overprint like that. And then it should work. Let's see. I feel like I've gotten a lot of this ruler in where some of the other, I think that last set of hexagons got a little bit dirty, even though I said that wouldn't happen with a wooden ruler. Okay. Yeah, it's not as thick as the others, but I think it's survivable. It's not earth-shattering. Okay, so these will probably be a little bit thicker. I'm just gonna leave it be. I could always cut part of that side off if I wanted to. Okay. I think the Sharpie can rest now. Yeah, so that's thicker. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Okay, let's get these down, right? You've been this patient so far. If you're still watching, let's get these down. Okay. So I'd like to do I'm heavy sighing right now because I didn't realize that these hexagons, maybe I did, are bigger than the boxes that I've planned for them. It's fine. Oh yeah, Elise. Okay. Let's see. Let me just get this a little bit more on the wax paper to take off a little bit of that sticky. Also, I'm going to take a moment to breathe and slow down. I'm feeling very rushed today. I don't know why I'm rushing. Of course, you're not rushing me. Okay, so if I have that one down. I'm trying to make sure that these are lined up nicely. I think that one's a little bit crooked. See, but then if this is too low, it's gonna cover the punch there. So I think I have to get this one lined right at the top of here. Okay, so much for a short video. Pull that up. This is reminding me a little bit of my 4th of July spread. I think I used hexagons in that too. Okay, so now this should work, right? Please work, please work. It's really not gonna work? Okay. Oh, so close to it also. Maybe I can just punch through. Let's see if I put it a little bit closer. It's like just right there. I'm gonna have to punch it because it's gonna make me, I can't do it right now. I can't deal with moving them again. Okay, so now I just want to take the ruler. Actually, before I do that, I was going to take a ruler to measure to make sure that I'm getting these at the same area, but that's a ruler, not a level. So if I know that the next one is going to go up here, I can just kind of put this one up to use as a way to line it up. All right, so now that there, so this one will go down here. And this is probably going to cover up that little punch as well. Oh, I'm so frustrated that I didn't measure that properly. Now, in terms of what I'm going to use these for, it will vary each day. So like Monday, first day of fall. Wednesday, Mary Ellen's birthday. Let's brighten this up. Okay. Friday, I have a bill due. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be going back home. Is Monday? I think Monday is the first day of fall. Okay. And then this one, I think I need to cut just a little bit to reduce the thickness of these lines. I think that what I would have done, this is still too thick, isn't it? I mean, it's not thick enough. And it's going to go off the page. What I would have done next time, if I had all my planner supplies with me, is that I would have just used a stencil. I have great stencils from Studio B16. I would have used a stencil to, this one is so much bigger, isn't it? Maybe it just looks weird because it's not dotted like the others. I would have used a stencil to put them probably on label paper and then cut them out that way. If I had all my supplies with me, which I don't, so it's going to go this way. I think it'll look much better once it's on discs. Of course, I have to trim this edge a little bit here. But what I really want, whoa, I totally could have used these, right? Elise. Okay. So what I wanted to do, I don't think there's a ton of these florals, but I'm going to use these floral stickers and line up the bottom. I don't need a ton of functioning room in this spread for a couple of reasons. Number one, I am still using a big and a classic for a catch-all because I haven't decided which one I want yet. And in the meantime, I like decorating and writing in both. And I have both, so why not use them? So number one, don't need a ton of room because whatever doesn't fit in this will probably fit in my big, which I've been planning a little bit more, I've been more mindful when I'm planning with that to have plenty of room. So I'm cutting a couple of these stickers in half so that I can get like double the use out of them. This bigger sticker I put on wax paper before I cut it because it was big and it was getting bendy, and so I felt like my best shot of a straight line was putting it on wax paper. Okay, so I'm gonna line up the bottom there and just grab my white jelly roll to sort of cover up that part. All right. Let's see. Looks like I have to cover up this line also. Okay, and this big one, this one's nice. There would have been a time that I would not have used these stickers and would have wanted to hoard them forever. Although, I've had this box for almost 2 months, so I guess the sticker's not really working here. No, but I've used stickers from this box. Whoops. Looks like I ripped that a little bit. Okay, let me figure this out. The reason I'm not cutting it through is because I think, there we go. I want to cut here too. I just need a third hand. Who has a third hand that can come help me? All right, forget it. It's not salvageable. Okay. All right, let's this. I don't think I brought my knife with me, so we're just going to have these florals are going to have to do the way they are. Okay, now let me take the other half of that sticker so I make sure I'm using all the ones that I cut so we get the most out of our sticker books. And cover up a little bit right in here. And then another one here. I guess I may as well just color these in while I know I'm probably going to need to. Okay. Got this one. I have this other, I don't really like that one, that's weird. Okay, let's see. This is a bigger floral, but I think it'll work. Let's see, maybe it'll, just gonna cut, not fully in the middle, but kind of the bottom third of it off. It's not a straight line, but it's okay. All right, a little bit more cover up, and then we will reevaluate and see where we are. Oops. Okay, I had this teeny tiny little thing left, so I'm just gonna use that. No sticker left behind. Cover this part up right here. And, okay. Whew. So, I have the florals. I do wish a little bit that there was some, let me see, maybe I should put a bigger floral here because I feel like it just starts really teeny and it doesn't feel cohesive. So let me try with this big flower, if we can kind of angle it. Oops. Oh. Now I just want to cover up this little part of the white line that's going to overlap. Okay, see, I think that's better. I think it made a big difference because now it flows well. So what's missing from this spread is some kind of quote. I don't know if this sticker book, it has a lot of quotes on box stickers, but I don't think there are really any quotes. Oh, I guess there are some. All right, today is the beauty that blooms from a heart of gratitude. That's nice. Maybe I'll use that. You know, I like to start my Monday right here with a quote. There's like a teeny bit of something on here. I didn't know if it was like makeup or coffee. I don't know. Okay. Oh wait, that's not today. It says joy. It's kind of hard to read. All right, joy. Maybe I'll put this here instead of on Monday. And I think it's an appropriate sticker because I've been talking a lot about joy lately. These are pretty. I should have used some of these. I've been speaking a lot about joy lately with people in my life because I think that there's a difference between happiness and joy. And while I feel happy right now, I mean, I'm going through stuff, but I feel happy, I think that joy is different. And I believe I will find my joy again. I know I'll find my joy again. I do feel joy, you know, but it's just, I don't know, it's something that I'm kind of reaching for a little bit more lately. I want to take some of these stickers that I have over here and maybe kind of fill them in. You know what? I'm going to do that thing that you may not know that I do. Maybe I've talked about it, but I'm going to stop. I'm going to take a moment. Let me see. Maybe if we put this on discs, I'll be able to tell whether or not it's kind of, whether it's finished or not. I almost said done, but as my mom says, turkey is done, people are finished. So I'm not going to say done, Mom, if you're watching. It actually looks like I didn't really need, I mean, I could still punch that out a little bit, but see, I think it looks so much better once you have it with the black background and the black discs. We'll see if I add to it or not. But if I don't, this is video number 6, and I'll see you for 7.